All right. I got Q&A coming up, but I had to comment on this thing that just happened in the news. I predicted that this was going to happen towards the end of Trump's term, that a lot of pardons were going to go out. And I believe I said maybe about 2 weeks ago to the grumpy old guy that some of these guys are in military prisons right now are going to get pardoned. That means the guys who killed people in Afghanistan or Iraq. And I think they're doing it just to piss off the Democrats. And the Democrats can't do nothing about it. If you remember what happened when Obama was on his way out, he pardoned that Manning half-person creature thing, whatever, from doing the WikiLeaks and all that other stuff. And I'm surprised he didn't pardon Bergdorf or Dorf or Dork, that friggin' guy that we traded a bunch of asshole terrorists for, who they still gave a bad conduct, dishonorable discharge to anyway. But now there's an all-time high. And I knew this was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen straight away. But Trump pardon of Blackwater killers sparks outrage in Iraq and as well as over here in the United States. And these cowboys, basically in September 2007, opened fire on some people, killed 17 Iraqi civilians. And the FBI determined there was no justifications for at least 14 of the killings. The massacres spread a wave of international outrage over culture of impunity surrounding the private security contractors. I did a convoy security once with some Blackwater guys, and those guys are pretty much cowboys. So, on Tuesday evening, President Trump pardoned 4 of them. A decision that reflects his tolerance for illegal military violence and reignited anger over one of the most disturbing episodes in the U.S. invasion and occupation of Iraq. President Trump has hit a disgraceful new low with the Blackwater pardon, says Hina Shami, the director of National Security Project and American Civil Liberties Union. Big fucking deal. They hold about as much power as a couple of dead flies. I mean, this is just stupid. These military contractors are convicted in their role in the killing of 17 Iraqi citizens, and their actions caused devastation in Iraq, shame, honor, and horror to the United States and the worldwide scandal. Iraqi politicians and other figures took to social media to exorate Trump for the move. Pardoning the Blackwater killers is renewing the crime committed against the Iraqi people. Some dickhead Iraqi commentator or whatever. Like I said, I knew that something kind of was going to happen. It's just, I think there's going to be a couple more. I think, didn't he pardon that one officer about 3 or 4 months ago? Not convicted for killing some Iraqi insurgent or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. Sentenced to 30 years in prison. And a couple of those guys got life. First-degree murder. So, what do I feel about it? Well, I mean, and it says here also Trump goes on pardon spree for Republican allies, Blackwater guards, and announced that he's given a wave of pardons to 3 former corrupt congressmen, 2 subjects, special counsel, Russian investigation, 4 Blackwater guards convicted in connection with the killings of Iraq. Yeah. So no matter what, this guy is going to spark outrage for no matter what he does. As for these Blackwater guys, I don't know. I mean, I've heard some crazy stories from a couple of Blackwater guys when I was in Iraq back in 2007, pretty much a couple months after this incident happened with the shootings. And I've heard some pretty crazy stories. But how I feel about it, even though Chelsea or Chessie or whatever Manning shitbag name didn't directly go and kill people, but the WikiLeaks stuff pretty much got out, and I heard through different sources when I was overseas and when I was back at home that some people were killed because of I don't know. I'm not even gonna make that claim. I'm not even gonna claim it. But anyway, how I feel, dude, it's well, let's just wait and see what's going to happen, because these guys are going to be pardoned and they can't be convicted anymore. They can't be brought to trial or whatever. So the three congressmen, I wonder if one of them is going to be Duke Cunningham, the former Vietnam War fighter ace, when he got nailed on corruption charges. Who knows? But anyway, this is Jeff DeFaro going, wow. Anyway, this goes out to everybody, and I'm going, hooah.